Let's talk about the markets. Today, markets in India opened in green, but they came under pressure thereafter. Right now, Indian markets are trading in red. If we talk about Sensex, it is down and Nifty is also down. Nifty is down by 12 points and Sensex is down by 21 points. Though they had opened higher today morning, Nifty just was up 5 points and Sensex was up 37 points in the morning trade. And now they have opened. They are in, we can say that red, and they are under pressure. And so clearly Indian markets are not in a very good shape. And the market closed flat with negative bias yesterday. Today also this is coming under pressure. And let's talk about our guest for this morning. First of all, I would like to ask you, how do you see the trade happening this morning?
So, yeah, morning. So yesterday we saw some bounce back in the Nifty and Sensex both, after a fall of around 0.5% they, bounced back to, retrace all their losses. And that was seen today also, where the market opened and, we saw slight gains, and now the market is again in the red. I think that will be the tone of the day, wherein the downside you can see Nifty support at 9825, 9820 also. And then on the upside, we can see the Nifty going to 9895. It is also not to be forget that this is the expiry week in the derivative market. So I think there will be some bounce back, because we've seen a huge crackdown in the market, especially due to the crude oil price rise. The dollar is also, trading smartly up for today.
And what about the global markets? What direction will they be going?
I think there will be a positive bias in the global equity markets, although there is huge uncertainty going on in the geopolitical scenario. But I think since last 1 month, the market is trying to make it look like a usual thing, wherein there is huge announcement on both the sides, and then, it tapers off. I think there will be a positive bias in the global markets. Crude also, I think, would be, smartly moving up as there is an uncertainty in the economy. On the other side, gold is also trading up since last so many days. So I think the global markets will be in a positive bias for today.
And also moving forward, how do you see the big factors? What are the big factors that will impact the markets going forward?
The festive season which is coming around, I think that will be a bigger factor. Another thing which a positive, which could be termed as a positive factor, will be the new economic panel which the current Indian government has formed, which is looking after the effects and after effects of the GST and so-called slowdown in the economy. So I think those will be some positive factors going forward for the economy.
And also, if you talk about the certain concerns that are, coming to Indian economy, ADB yesterday said that there could be slowdown in growth. GST collections are showing that there are problems, and government is now looking to give a stimulus package to Indian economy. Do you think these factors will impact markets going forward and keep them under pressure till the festival season is finally, the results are out there?
Definitely, if we see the last 1 year, especially after the demonetization, what has happened in the country like India with 100 to 120 plus crore citizens, they've almost flipped on the whole economy. So the demonetization was the first blow. GST, and more than GST, the rules which keeps on changing in the GST day after another is the bigger worry for the businesses, especially the SMEs. We have to understand the SMEs in India. Most of them are not computer savvy and income tax savvy. So now they have to put in their complete bandwidth in understanding the whole GST. This will definitely have a slowdown effect on the economy, and the festive season which is coming, I think will give clear-cut indications to the government that the policy changes has to be on a swift basis. So I think there will be a bit of slowdown which is seen in the markets. The festive offers and the festivities in the markets are on a very lower side, whether we talk about the ready-made garment side or electronic appliances side. So this is definitely going to hit in the government in the next quarterly GST collection. I think there will be a slowdown, and the government has to act very, very fast to give either a stimulus or to clarify the GST processes in the economy.
All right, thank you, Mr. Nandani, for talking to us. You were talking to our analyst today, and as we speak, markets in India are still under pressure. Sensex and Nifty are both in red. That's all today we have in this edition of WION Wallet. For more news and updates, stay tuned to WION, and thanks for watching us.